First thing I'd like to say is Bula Vinaka, and that means hello and welcome in Fijian. My name is David Curtin. I've lived in Fiji now for 23 years, and I was previously the field director for voluntary service overseas, and so I've got a background of working and managing volunteers which spans a good number of years. I've been working with Lattitude for just over 12 years. When volunteers first arrive in Fiji, we give them a 5 or 6 day in-country briefing, and that covers the rich and varied cultural aspects of Fiji which most volunteers will need to respect and to be aware of, as well as more practical issues, things like what to do in the event of a cyclone, should that happen, what to do in the event of flooding, tsunami. It also covers basic first aid, the likely health issues that you will need to deal with whilst you're in Fiji, and such like. It also covers a half a day briefing on classroom management for those of you who've never been in the situation of teaching or being a teacher's assistant before. And it also covers a half a day on the Fijian language. We don't expect you to be experts, and neither do your host communities, but to have a few words in Fijian is very, very much appreciated by the communities that you'll be working in. Most of you will find on first arrival that Fiji is a country of tourists. Well, that might be the case as far as the venue for our in-country training. But once you come out to the rural areas, you will soon find that Fiji is indeed a developing country. It's a country where your skills will be very much valued and appreciated. But also it'll be a country where the experiences that you have will be very different from those that you've had back at home. You will find the first few weeks tough. You might feel isolated, away from home. You might feel that you're unable to communicate successfully because you'll be talking in English and most people around you will be talking in Fijian. You might find it hot and humid. You might, in short, find it rather a challenging experience. Let me assure you that having seen now probably a couple of thousand volunteers, if you can survive the first 3 weeks, you will have the experience of your young lives.